So picture yourself waking up at 3 in the morning. It's freezing cold, and you don't want anything to do with this next event. And you have to face the fact that you are ready to undertake a huge and incredible journey. By this journey, I mean running 26.2 miles. Now, the .2 may not seem as scary as it sounds, but it's a huge task. And this is something that I've partaken in many, many times. So my cultural artifact that I present to you today is my marathon medal from the 2012 Los Angeles Marathon. And in running in this race, I've learned a great deal about myself, and also I learned a great deal about the people that I participate with. And with that said, I'm here to inform you today about the culture that I come from, which is running culture. And I'll do this by discussing how I came to be a part of running culture, discussing what goes into practicing and training for a marathon, and finally, what are some of the benefits that come from becoming a part of such a tight-knit community. So, in getting this medal, I had to go through at least 7 months of training, and these 7 months of training required a lot of sacrifice. Sacrifices ranging from not eating my favorite foods to ultimately running at least 3 miles every day in order to get my usual mileage for the week. And these sacrifices really say a lot about runners, as running is not just a hobby, but it's a craft for them. And running is also something that really drives people to motivate, to not only become self-motivated, but to accomplish many goals in their lives, whether it's something in a physical activity or even a personal goal for themselves in school or at their job. Running ties in a lot to being able to motivate yourself to do great things in your life. Now, not only did my introduction to running culture, jumpstart me into my success in school and my personal success, but it also really helped me form a bond with a stronger community. Now, this strong community of runners is really tied together because even if you don't know any of the other 25,000 people running the Los Angeles Marathon with you, it really says a lot when someone can just come up to you when you're struggling at the 20th mile at your wall and can say, you can do this and you can accomplish this if you set your mind to it. And don't stop and keep on pushing. And whether I was a new runner in my first Los Angeles Marathon and not having a lot of knowledge and experience in this type of endeavor, to my most recent marathon and being able to run alongside someone who was struggling and give them that support and encouragement to keep going no matter how hard the task at hand may be, it goes to show that the community of running is very supportive and very tight-knit. Regardless of how much experience you have running and where you come from, running is a huge, huge endeavor, and this is something that I'm very, very proud of, and I hope that many others can be a part of as well. So today I've talked to you about running culture and how the sacrifices and the task of training for a marathon and the community of running is something that brings everyone together and something that is very valuable to me. So with that said, I encourage all of you to, pick up running as not only a hobby but as a challenge. So I lay this here for you, and I hope that all of you can join me in the long run.